Warriors! Cash is trash, Ray Dalio said. Interesting. That was last year. And many people said on my YouTube channel, and when I talked about Ray Dalio, one of the top economists, they said there's no way he's in Bitcoin, JV. Well, make sure you watch this video. I'm going to show you what the elites are doing. My name is Coach JV. I am the top health and mindset coach in the world. What you believe in your heart, you think in your mind, will eventually become your words and become your reality. If you can see it in your mind, eventually you can hold it in your hand. What you repeatedly do gets ingrained in your subconscious mind. What gets ingrained in your subconscious mind becomes an unconscious activity. And the reason why I repeat that every single intro is because most of you can now repeat that. And now why can most of you repeat that? Because what repeatedly happened gets ingrained in your subconscious mind becomes your actual reality. And you've been predictive and preemptive programmed for a very long time. You're in an economic system where they're printing to infinity. You're in a debt-based society and you're trapped in a job which is making you just over broke. You're stuck in a system that keeps you in a paradigm that makes you think that you have to work for money when money should work for you. And I'm the coach who tells you not to believe a word I say. I'm teaching you how to fish so that you can create freedom. Now, what we do is our team, we have a Warrior Academy. It's fitness, crypto, and mindset. There's nothing like it in history. You can click the link down below to join if you'd like to. Access to my portfolio, exit strategy, cryptocurrency calls, Discord, surrounded by one of the best groups in the world, 16 different countries, 1,800 warriors. Now, why do I bring that up? Because this shit's getting very confusing in the crypto space. And what we do is we bring it all to center. We are not financial advisors. None of it's financial advice. We bring it together to bring it down up from the micro to a 30,000 foot overview so you can see this. Now, remember back last year, if you've been watching my videos for a while, do you remember when Ray Dalio did this interview right here? And I'm going to show this to you guys. He was on CNBC. And he talked about the fact that cash is trash. Now, when I showed this video last year, people in my comments were saying, he's not in Bitcoin. He's against Bitcoin. And I'm not sure. I don't have any exact quotes where he said he was against Bitcoin. But many of you were saying he's against Bitcoin. But let's just take a look. Let's go back to this video and watch what he says. And I'm going to be like a 3-year-old little kid and say, I told you so. Because I'm going to show you the next video where he admits that he's in Bitcoin.
The question is, what do you jump into when you jump off the train? And the issue is you can't jump into cash. Cash is trash, okay? Cash is that they're going to, because they're going to print money. What do? You get out. Okay, so cash is not going to. So what do you do? So what you have to do.
So what he's saying, let me break this down for you guys. Cash is trash. They're printing money into infinity. And all of you receiving stimulus checks, continue to get stimulus checks. It's very exciting to get free money, right? Well, what's happening is it's devaluing your U.S. currency, and the only reason it has value is because of your confidence in it. That is it.
You have to have a well-diversified portfolio. And first of all, you have to be global, and you have to have balance. And I think, I don't want to get, well, the headlight's going to be, again, that anyway, I think that you have to have a certain amount of gold in your portfolio, or you have to have something that's hard. There are 3 monetary systems that happen. The first is, in the old days, it had intrinsic value. You carry around gold coins. Then we come up with the idea of banks or even central banks. And what they do is they create certificates, we call notes, that are claims on those things. And we print many more certificates than there is money in the bank. And then that's a linked system. And we did that, and we broke that in 1971. Then you have a fiat monetary system, which means that you can print whatever.
So this is key. I've been telling you guys this for a long time. In 1971, we detached from the gold standard, turning us into a printing machine. I believe setting us up for this moment in time, and you are invested in the new quantum financial system. You will be the richest people in the world, not financial advice.
Amount of money you want, and you can put that, and that's what governments do. So we're in that part of the cycle, bigger picture, so that when you think about things, the depreciation of the exchange rate and the printing of money, I think over the next few years is going to be the biggest thing.
If you want to buy gold, you buy Bitcoin?
No, there are 2 purposes of money: a medium of exchange and a storehold of wealth. And Bitcoin is not effective in either of those cases now.
Store of wealth?
No, because
essentially,
it's too volatile. Because of the volatility, you can't go next to it. Someday when I would say Libra or something which has more stable value, has got more potential. But also, who's going to do the buying? Central bankers and others. What are they going to hold as reserves? What has been tried and true? Are they going to hold digital Bitcoin? They're going to hold gold. That is a reserve currency, and it's been a reserve currency for 1,000 years.
Okay, so this is a key factor. We're going to teach you this at the Warrior Academy. We're going deep with our research team about Basel III and banks. You're going to want to pay attention as we go into between June 10th and June 20th, as Kevin and I are traveling. We're doing a series to teach you around Basel III. Basel III is basically to stop. There's Basel I, Basel II, Basel III, which is to help with the collapse of banks, right? For these collapse in monetary systems. Now, what happens is in Basel III, banks in June now have to move from paper gold to physical gold. Now, people were going off on me when I was saying cash is trash because they're saying Ray Dalio's not in Bitcoin. Well, guess what, Warriors? Let's take a listen. Ready?
That pattern has happened over and over.
And this year we've seen institutions like yours. I mean, I don't know whether you guys are actually bought any Bitcoin, but I certainly know that you're interested in it. We've certainly.
I have some Bitcoin. I think Bitcoin's greatest risk is its success. Because as it becomes more, right now, it's not such a big deal. And, you know, fighting it is more of a big deal. And that's it, because it's not that big a deal. As it becomes a bigger deal and more of a threat, let's say people want to sell their bonds and they want to buy Bitcoin. And they want to do that in a bigger way, like buying gold or something in a bigger way. And then there's more transaction. They lose control over that. And that's an existential risk. There's a real economy and there's a financial economy, and we shouldn't confuse those things. In other words, people think, okay, the price of the stock, the price of the house, the prices go up and they think they're richer, and that's not true. It's the same house. They just do the accounting for it, and then, they say I'm richer. They're not richer. They have this.
Right. So this is very important. This is a top economist saying this. Yes, he's in Bitcoin, Warriors. He is in Bitcoin because he knows that it's going to appreciate dramatically in value. He's not going to miss that train. He's diversified into global currencies, into global economics, into Bitcoin, into gold, right? That's why you want to have a diverse portfolio. But Warriors, cryptocurrency is not going anywhere. Institutions are fudding the living crap out of you right now. They're confusing you with the Dogecoin narrative and all the Dogcoin narratives and all the narratives going on. It's all by design. Get you to look over here, make the market look really, really gross and uncomfortable, and make it look like there's a bunch of teenagers making millions of dollars. Do you really think that the baby boomers are going to want to put their money in something where people are buying dog coins? No, it's all by design to FUD the price so that the institutions can buy in as we transition into the quantum financial system and all the banks come on board. And by 2025, that's when the real adoption is going to be. There's going to be a massive parabolic move on the back end of this year. And if you don't have an exit strategy, you're going to get caught with your pants down like everybody did this week because they had zero game plan. We teach fundamentals here. Now, we got Ray Dalio, who said cash is trash last year, and everybody was going after me saying that he's not in Bitcoin. He admits right here he's in Bitcoin. Okay, still has his skepticism, but he's in Bitcoin, even though he has a skepticism. So let's go down some job postings, Warriors. So if you think cryptocurrency is a fraud, Ray Dalio, the top economist in the world, who's one of the most touted economists in the world, says he's in Bitcoin. Okay, so let's go through jobs of the now, World Economic Forum, the jobs of the future have arrived early. Here are the top 10. So they give you the breakdown of the top 10 in the jobs in the future, right? So if you click in here, you can actually go to the 21 jobs of the future. Really interesting to break through this. So let's go Command F and let's type in crypto. Okay, so we got cryptocurrency. Among the jobs considered, some seemed further out on the horizon and not covered here. Carbon farmers, 3D printing, engineers, avatar designers, cryptocurrency arbitrageurs, drone jockeys, human organ developers, teachers, English as foreign language robots, robot spa owners, algae farmers, autonomous fleet valets, Snapchat addiction therapist, urban vehicle farmers, Hyperloop construction managers. These are jobs for the younger generation. Warriors, cryptocurrency is everywhere. If I type it in here, overall job requirements, maintenance of crypto register. Okay. You got crypto, spend, manage. It just keeps going on. Okay, the sphere, let's see. Enhancing our public and private presence across the financial sphere as we juggle cryptocurrency and the need for greater transparency. Cryptocurrency. You just keep clicking through overall job requirements. Chief Trust Officer, oversee trade and management, cryptocurrency, manage cryptocurrency revenue flow, develop Associated Press, cryptocurrencies across organizations, liaison for markets, cryptocurrencies. It goes on and on and on, Warriors. You can just click cryptocurrencies. Every single one has it listed in here, Warriors. Not every single one, but cryptocurrency is huge. So you see it here. This is futuristically, but let's pull ourselves up into today right now. Let's go to Indeed and you type in crypto future. Let's look at the job descriptions that are here right now in the present moment. So this is Senior Analyst, Visa Crypto Solutions. As the world's leader in digital payment technology, Visa's mission is to connect the world through the most creative, reliable, and secure payment networks, enabling individuals and businesses and economies to thrive. Our advanced global processing network, VisaNet, provides secure, reliable payments around the world, capable of handling more than 65 transactions per second. Okay, they're actually looking for people who are doing cryptocurrency. Okay, Senior Analyst, Visa Cryptocurrency Solution. That's at Visa, one of the biggest payment providers in the world. Charles Schwab, Cryptocurrency Compliancy Director, established virtual currency compliance programs, including providing advice and mentorship to business partners regarding applicability and rules and regulations, advice on policies, procedures, and controls related to new products or services, risk management, changing the regulatory environment. Reviewing future processes, industry related to continuing education for compliance with regulation FCMS, and RFEDS, drafting and maintaining and improving relevant policies and procedures, supporting projects, implementing regulatory risk initiatives related to Schwab's future, Forex, virtual currencies, business through engagement with multiple corporate oversight groups, including legal, corporate risk, supervision controls. This includes mergers and acquisitions affecting future compliance. That is a cryptocurrency compliance director. That's off of Indeed. Let's go over to Senior Analyst, Investigation and Operations. We're looking for cryptocurrency. All of these are looking for cryptocurrency skills, Warriors. This is amazing where we are headed. Oh my gosh, I could just go on and on and on. So let's look at Time Magazine. If you guys saw this already in one of my YouTube videos, Time Magazine seeks CFO comfortable with Bitcoin and crypto. The media industry is undergoing a rapid evolution, says the job listing. A new job posting from Time Magazine shows 98-year-old publication is looking for chief financial officer with blockchain and cryptocurrencies. According to the job details listed in LinkedIn, Time is seeking chief financial officer with more than 7 years of experience, executive leadership position who has comfort with Bitcoin and cryptocurrency. The position will be based in Magazine's corporate office in New York City. The media industry is undergoing a rapid evolution, says the listing. Time is seeking chief financial advisor who can guide in this transition. Now let's take a brief moment. And do you know who owns Time Magazine? The owner of Salesforce, who linked up with VeChain, one of the top cryptocurrencies in supply chain management, and one of the Salesforce being the top CRM company in the world, customer management, he bought Time Magazine in 2019. And he is now transitioning Time Magazine into educating the baby boomers in cryptocurrency. Because who is having the biggest transition and the biggest difficulty with cryptocurrency? Do me a favor. Walk down the street, talk to somebody who is 40 years and below. They'll probably know about cryptocurrency. Talk to somebody who's 45 and above, or maybe 50 and above, the baby boomers. They will look at you like you're crazy, and they will give you every reason why cryptocurrency is going to fail. Strategically, by design, preemptive programming that I've been teaching you for over a year now is that Time Magazine is going to slowly, methodically, preemptive programming the baby boomers to get into cryptocurrency and understand that it's safe. So if we look back here at Ray Dalio, who said cash is trash, and everybody shot back at me and said this has nothing to do with crypto, now tells you that he's in Bitcoin. He's still skeptical of it, but he's in Bitcoin. So why would he be in it if he's a very smart investor, one of the top economists in the world? We got job postings, jobs of the future, cryptocurrency. That's future. Right now, currently, Visa, Charles Schwab, Time Magazine, some of the biggest companies in the world are hiring for cryptocurrency. So Warriors, why would they be hiring for cryptocurrency? Why would they be hiring for cryptocurrency? Because they think it's going to fail, because it's a fraud. These are multi-million-dollar, billion-dollar companies. And remember, who controls the money, controls the media, controls the people. So the reason why I'm bringing this up, Warriors, and I'm not talking about pump and dumps that you're going to make $100,000 in cryptocurrency or touting my favorite cryptocurrency, is because I want to teach you the game so you can't be played. Because many of you jumped out of cryptocurrency this last week because of the massive pullback. That is by design, Warriors. It's called manipulation. And there's a lot more coming. And if you don't have a game plan, if you don't have emotional intelligence, and if you're going to be swayed like a leaf in the wind, you're going to get crushed in this space. And that's exactly what they want. They want you jumping in and out of meme coins. They want you following TikTokers that are going to tell you to become a multimillionaire. That's not how you get rich, warriors. I'm going to tell you once again, if you want to get rich that way, walk into a gas station, grab your soda pop, grab your chips, get a bunch of lottery tickets, get some scratcher tickets, and go hang out with your buddies and watch poker and play video games all night. You're going to do much better doing it that way. But if you want to become a real investor and build generational wealth, you need to surround yourself with like-minded people who are diamond hands, who understand the industry, who are not going to jump in and out of cryptocurrencies because of some FUD news. We are fundamental investors with exit strategies to exit into other things like silver, into things like MPI that we'll be moving into very quickly here. We're going to be looking at the market and the crash of the US dollar, making sure we're hedged against that, starting more companies, understanding how to build an economic system that lasts from child to child generation. So I'll get off my soapbox, warriors. I'm going to continue to bring you information that nobody's talking about so that you can make informed decisions that nobody's even worried about. So click the link down below to join our private warrior academy. We hope to see you on the other side. Warriors, rise. Let's go.